Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup routine. Alright guys, I'm back with a makeup routine for you today. I always get a lot of requests on how I do my makeup every day. It changes all the time. I'm always trying new makeup. Recently, this is the products I've really been using. I've been using for quite a while now, so I feel like I have like a solid understanding on how I feel about these products. It's light makeup, it's like everyday use, nothing crazy, nothing too heavy. But I wanted to share it with you guys because in my daily life, I get a lot of questions on like what makeup I use, how I apply my makeup, all that stuff. If anyone's curious about what I do to my makeup every day, probably no one's curious, but if you are, here you go. Here's my everyday makeup. So to get started, I'm going to put my hair back. I'm just using this little headband that I have. So let's get started. Okay, we're back and I have a mirror in front of me. So if I look down at all, that's why. So the first thing I do when I do my makeup, I use the Confidence in a Cream by IT Cosmetics. Yes, it's kind of expensive, but to be honest, it is so worth it. I've had this one jar for a really long time. A little bit goes a long way with it. Now the next step, I'm looking at my desk down here because this is where all my makeup is. The first primer I use is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I know it's comparable to the Tatcha Silk Canvas, but like, let's be honest, that's actually $60 and I think this is $6. Probably not as good as the Tatcha one, don't know, never tried it. Not spending $60 on a primer. I literally use a $12 foundation. It makes your face so smooth, so I love it. Fills in all the pores, fills in all the texture, I feel like, so I really like it. I'm not using a foundation today. Recently I found these tinted moisturizers. The ColourPop It is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. This is what it looks like. I have two shades in it for when I'm tan and when I'm not tan. In case you're wondering, my shade for when I'm not tan is Light 5N, and my shade for when I have a fake tan is Medium 12W. So to apply this, I like to use a beauty sponge of any sort. This one is a Luxie beauty sponge that I got in my BoxyCharm. Make sure it's damp. Today I'm just going to use the medium one because I think my tan is still dark enough to use medium. If not, who cares? I'm just do like two, maybe one. I'm just going to do one pump on the back of my hand. And I just like dab this on my face. Really? Just get my hair up. I know it looks super dark, but I promise it blends out. And then you just go around. Sorry, I'm like looking in the viewfinder to see what y'all are seeing, but you just go in and press it into your skin. Go on your ears too. You don't want to forget your ears. Your ears are just as important as your neck because anyone can see that your foundation's not blended to your ears. You're probably looking at this being like, that barely does anything. First, it's really moisturizing and I have dry skin, but I do think that even people with oily skin can use this. It doesn't clean to my dry spots, and then it kind of evens out my skin a little bit more. I don't look as ghostly and scary. Once this is all blended out, then we'll move on to, ooh, I'm gonna do cream contour because I always do cream contour, but recently I haven't because I didn't have my brush that I like. This is a Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour in the color Oaks on You. This is what the package looks like. I think this is like $3. What I do with this is I take this brush from Morphe, and it is a kabuki brush. The M439, it's just this little kabuki brush. Well, not really little, it's pretty big. It's a foundation brush. So what I do with this, you go like this. Oh, there's a hair on that. You go like this and just kind of like put a little bit on there. What I do is just like stipple it into the hollows of your cheeks, and then you can kind of brush it or like tap it around. I feel like you can't see that. But anyways, I like it. It's just a really natural like contours, and I do it on my forehead too. I just like push it into my hairline. I'm gonna pull this down your chin too, and I just feel like it gives like a subtle dimension to the side of your face, like versus this one. I don't know, you might not see a difference, but I think there's a difference, so I do it. Once again, I just like brush it on there. And when I first did it, I applied it straight to my face, and I didn't really like the way it looked, but I really enjoyed doing it like this. And I will say, when you apply the product like this, it's so easy to like put where you want and add more when you want more and all that. I really enjoy it. You can also put it down the side of your nose. I put it down the side of my nose too. But this like keeps your bronzer on too. It gives like a base for your bronzer, which I love. So next I'm going to move on to concealer. The concealer I'm using today, it is very dirty. I don't know why this happens to this concealer. Let me know if it happens to yours too. The e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer looks like this. I have the shade Medium Peach. This is a matte concealer, but like I said, I do have dry skin and my under eyes are dry, and I still use this. It is a very full coverage concealer. Now for just like a day like this, to like a normal everyday, I just do like some dots because like I said, it's really full coverage and really pigmented, and you'll see when I blend it out, it's like super pigmented. Today I'm going to add a little bit on my chin, and I'm going to add it right here because I have a little zit right there. But this concealer is really great. It's like $6, and if you're looking for a cheap concealer, you really do need it. If you're wondering if it compares to Tarte Shape Tape, I have a very unpopular opinion. I hate Tarte Shape Tape. I wanted to be so into that concealer. You know, I follow the beauty trends like no other. I'm always watching beauty videos. Spoiler alert, I didn't like it. I hated it. I think I ended up giving it to either my roommate. I don't even remember, so if she remembers, you should comment on this and let me know if I gave it to you, because I don't remember. Or I gave it to my mom because I hated it. Like, I truly did not like it. But this one, I love it. So now that this is all blended in, I'm going to set it. I think I'm going to use this one today because this has been my favorite recently. Today for setting powder, I'm going to use the Hourglass. I think this is just called the Veil. It's just a translucent powder. It is my favorite. I got this for Christmas. The only thing I don't like about it is the sifter. Like, do you see that? I hate that thing. So you want to blend your under eye real quick and then go in. But I just go in and I take like quite a bit, more than that actually, and I press it under my eye like this, right up the side of the nose, all the way. Just press all the way under your eye, and then you kind of just set everywhere else too. I set all the way around my mouth like this. But I will go in with another powder if I feel like it, if I have time. If I don't have time, I will set my entire face with the translucent powder. The powder I've been using recently is the Makeup Revolution. It's the Satin Matte Powder Foundation with hyaluronic acid and cannabis sativa. And mine is in the shade P8.5. I'll show that to you. So I open it up, it has this little cover on it. I've never used this by itself as a powder foundation. I use this big fluffy brush. This is from Real Techniques, and there's a lot. And I just kind of like press this around my skin, and yeah. This will give you a little bit of coverage on top of your makeup. After my whole face is set, I will go in with bronzer. The first one I use is the Kylie Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Tequila Tan. It's not super tan, but I love it because it's super velvety. So I use the Morphe M530 brush. Pretty precise, so I'll just go right here. And go on all the perimeters of my face and on the jawline. Do the same on the other side. just with my brush, I'll get a little bit extra, and I will just go down these sides of my nose, underneath of my nose, and that's it with that bronzer. And if I feel like it, I'll add another bronzer. This is the palette. It's from Tarte. It's the Park Avenue Princess, I think. Yeah, Park Ave Princess bronzer palette. Out of this whole thing, I only use one shade, and it is this one. It's called Princess Cut. That's my favorite, so I dip into that. It's pretty pigmented, so and I will just add this, like, the slightest bit, well, right in the hollows. It does not look blended at all, but it's whatever. So yeah, just to deepen it a little bit, I'll add more around my nose, the jawline. That's just when I feel like being extra, which is usually all the time. So yeah, I just go all the way around the perimeter of my face. I just bronze everything. I like to be bronzed. Next, after our bronzer is all done, we'll go to blush. So my favorite blush recently is a cult classic. If you're an OG on YouTube, you know what I'm about to say. The Milani in the shade Luminoso. The best, a cult classic, seriously. Everyone on YouTube used to use this. I used to beg my mom to let me get this when we go to the grocery store. So this is a random brush from Marshall's, by the way. But yeah, I just kind of put this on the apples of my cheeks and back. I do have really red cheeks. If you cannot already tell, like right here. Yeah, it's just like pigmentation in my skin. It's always like that. When I don't wear makeup, it's even more, as you saw in the beginning of the video, and people are always like, what's wrong here? Are you hot? Are you okay? Are you gonna pass out? Like, no. I'm fine, I promise. It's just red cheeks, but I still like to put blush on top, so. And I like to bring my blush all the way up here, which is what I like. There's my blush all done. I love when it like blends with my bronzer. That's like my favorite part. And you can also put blush on your nose, which is like,
I feel like a TikTok thing. Is that not a TikTok thing?
But I like doing that, so I do that too. You're going to use my favorite highlight of all time, the Becca Opal highlighter. Best highlighter in the world, hands down. So I just put this on my cheekbone. I put it on my eyebrow right there, and the other side. And on my eyebrow, brow bone, the bridge of my nose, just like right here is where I like to put it. And then on the tip of my nose a little bit. Yeah, that's where I put my highlight. Next is brows. The Anastasia Brow Wiz. I don't think this is necessary. I think the NYX brow pencil, I think it's called the micro brow pencil. It's great. Get that instead of this, I promise. It's great and it's way cheaper. So there you go. On a natural day, I barely fill them in. Like, I will do the bottom of them a little bit, and I will do a little bit, like a few strokes on the top of them. Just when I think that there's like a sparse area, I will kind of touch on it a little bit. Like I said, I don't do a lot just because it's like a natural brow day. Because it's just a natural makeup day. I don't have too much coverage on my skin anyways, and yeah, so you can still see my real skin, so you can just still see my real eyebrows. That sounded stupid. Of course you're gonna see my real eyebrows, but my point is that I just keep my brows pretty natural for every day. So that's pretty much all I would do to my brow. Just fill in a little bit of the sparse areas, and that's it. Now I'm gonna do the other side.
Just a few little, the key to eyebrows is really just to make short motions and movements along the brow, filling in sparse areas. So that's really all I do. They never really look the same, they always look different.
Those are what my brows look like. They're not the best, not the worst in my opinion. So now that I've put all the powders on and everything's done to my face, I'm gonna set it with a setting spray. So what I've been using is the facial setting spray. This is the green tea cucumber one. I really like this stuff. I think everyone should own this. I don't know. I love it. But so I'll just spray my face with this. And the next step, which is very crucial to having your makeup look seamless, is patting your face afterwards with your damp beauty sponge. This one kind of has bigger drops. So if you notice like big setting spray drops on your face, just take your sponge and pat it in and it will look seamless. I'm pretty much done with all of my face makeup. Move on to finishing the eyes and the lips. The next step I do after I set my face is I will set my brows. Use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I have tried a lot of clear brow gels, and I honestly can say that I've never found one that I like better than this one. If you know of a good one that's cheap, let me know, that like holds your brows in place. Like, I mean, glues them down like this one does. Let me know. Next, I will curl my eyelashes, and I use this eyelash curler that is from Tarte in my eyeballs. So I just curl my lashes, curl both of them. I actually love this eyelash curler, not gonna even lie to you. And then the mascara. Oh, my newest favorite thing. I've been using it for a while now, but I never used to use an eyelash primer. But sorry, this one's really dirty. It's been in my makeup bag. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous primer, and I curl my lashes and then I put this on top. And I just kind of like put it at the base and go up. But just a thin coat of it. I love this stuff. Like, I think it really helps my eyelashes stay curled. I learned this getting this primer. I saw it on TikTok and that made me want to get it like everything else. But yeah, so put the primer on. I don't even let it sit for that long. And then I'll go in with the mascara. Two mascaras that I like to use. One is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara, and then the second one is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. They're both really good. I like both of them. But first I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Exhibitionist. And I just kind of like coat this on. And that's my first coat of it. And I'll do the other eye. So yeah, so there's my first coat, just the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. I do love this mascara. It's really good. And then I'll go in with this one on top, just to really like the tips of my lashes. And yeah, and I got a little on my eyelid. I always do that, and to be honest with you, if I get mascara on my eyelid, a lot of times, unless it's a big glob, I won't even take it off because I don't care. So if you see me with mascara on my eyelid, mind your business. So I'll go to the other eye. Sometimes I get out of hand and I be like putting way too much on. On a normal day, I don't really do my bottom lashes. I just don't really care to. And I always feel like mascara runs on my bottom eyelashes, so I don't do it. But these are my eyelashes, if you wanted to see them. Nothing special. The first step for my lips is I use this lip balm, it's Aquaphor Lip Repair. It's the best. I have like a million tubes of it. So I'll put this on. And then my newest addiction, my other new favorite product by ColourPop, is the ColourPop Lippy Stick. I hate putting my hand behind things. I feel like I'm that like wannabe YouTube beauty guru. I don't know, I just feel like it's obnoxious, but sometimes you got to, because you gotta get that focus. But anyways, this is the ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Oh Snap. I feel like it is a mix between a lipstick and a lip balm and a lip stain. Like, it feels really soft like a lip balm, but it has the color and stuff of a lipstick. But then when the lipstick wears off, it's a stain, like it stained your lips, so it always looks good. And the last and final step, if I'm feeling it, I will put on the Fenty gloss, which has makeup on it. This is the Fenty Glow, the original one. I'll put this like right in the center. And then I love to throw this in my purse and just reapply it out throughout the day. And just like that, I am done with my everyday makeup. Take this headband off. Now I am done with my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and if you're a new subscriber of mine, thank you so much. I love you guys, and I'm so thankful that you decided to subscribe to me. If you are not subscribed already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to let me know if you enjoyed it. All of the products that I use in this video will be listed in the description box below, so go check that out, as well as my social medias you can follow me on. And if you have any video requests from me or any questions about the products I used, please do not hesitate to comment down below and I'll try to get back to you. I hope you have a good day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.